Well, it is a slightly different video this time on my channel. This is to do with my E-Type. And I say my, it is mine and my brother's. We purchased this with his money way back in the midst of time. And I initially did all the work on it, with the exception of the bodywork because I farmed that out. He wrote the checks and I did all the work. What you're looking at now is the second restoration. The body's been done, and he is now working on the interior, putting in the kill mat, which is a darn sight cheaper than that Dynamat shit. And nothing wrong with Dynamat; it's just expensive. So he is progressing on it. My brother and I live 3,000 miles apart, so I can't do much, but he brings me pieces occasionally so I can be part of the new restoration. You may not be able to tell there, but it does actually have a Tremec 5-speed gearbox in it. So the kill mat's going down now, and getting ready for lots of new interior. And there, yes, that's the pedals. Look like fucking organ stops, aren't they? But he's sticking that sound deadening everywhere. Well done. These are just templates he was using to figure out how shit goes. Red, 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 red. Initially, when we did the car, we did it in British Racing Green and did the tan interior. That turned out perhaps not to be such a good choice because of the amount of use. This is the interior door pieces, which he brought to me, and I then powder coated, and he has now covered them. This is the original color seats. I mean, this was back in the early 80s that we completed this, so it's had a hard life for quite a few years. It lived in England in bad weather, and then in Delaware with bad weather. And as you can see, the edge of the seat was worn. The car was used. This is what they're for. And, you trailer queens, great, good for you if you've got that money. Now, this is when we're getting good. Now, we're getting some nice, new, red interior. So we've got a green exterior, like a mica green, and a red interior. My wife thinks it looks like a Christmas car, but there you go. I think it looks beautiful, and so does my brother, and that's all that matters. We don't care about anybody else. It's our car. So there. And here he is now, getting all the nice little red pieces into position. A lot of work to do, a long way to go, but, getting there, slowly but surely. And as you can see from the state of the original mats there on the left-hand side, they are in a bit of a state. Unfortunately, the company that we got the material from didn't realize it was a right-hand drive, even though we told them. So they are now sending new pieces because they screwed up. We did tell them it was right-hand drive, but they screwed it. However, give them their due. They're fixing the problem. BAS in California, Palm Springs. And here are some nice new pieces to go on the transmission tunnel, I believe. And I'm a little vague because I'm remote from it, so I'm using the photographs my brother sent. These are under dash panels, floor mats by the looks of it, but I couldn't swear to that. So anyway, there we go. We're moving on there slowly but surely. Not much more to go now. We have more templates. Got to make sure you get your shit right. Excuse me. Sip time. Oh, and there we are. Look at this. I mean, nice job, bro. This is obviously the left-hand side, which is the passenger side. There it is, prior to all the carpets being put in. You can tell that the center console has not yet been finished. He's still working on that. Looking rather splendid, I must admit. And oh yes, one of the sill covers. Yeah, and it's a fun thing that Jaguar do with these. It's just kind of laid there with a foam layer. Lots of hard dura goes down. Lots of padding. Lots of strange little pieces that cover corners, etc. But it's getting there, and he's doing an excellent job. But don't tell him I said that, otherwise he'll get big-headed. Okay, there it is, all the sound deadening in there, or the sound deadening and the padding for the heat, etc. Because these babies don't half pump out some heat. So he's making it as nice as he can. There are the rear mats. The bars are still to be fitted on that, the rub strips or whatever you want to call them. They've still got to be fitted there. At the moment, it's just the plain panels.